What's up, guys? It's Venom. I figured I'd do a quick video and kind of talk a little bit about the charity event and I guess explain what I guess I expect from it. Like originally I was kind of planning on giving everybody the month off because it's Christmas and this land sale coming up with Star Atlas. I understand everybody's money is kind of tight right now. But I was talking to Party Ship, and he kind of brought up a good point. People are still hungry and cold, and there's still kids that aren't getting presents. So you know, it's kind of decided then that we'd give I would give this a shot. So I'm not really expecting a whole lot, but it would be nice if we were to do something because there's a lot of kids that aren't getting presents this year, and I don't know if you guys think about it, but like when you walk out from your house, from your door and you go to your car, and just that little bit of time, at least the people that are up north, like, I hate it. Like, I'm absolutely cold, especially till my car warms up. There's people that gotta do that like 24/7, you know? So, even if you donate a blanket or a coat, like, or socks, stuff like that, like that you have just laying around the house that could make a big difference in someone's day. So that's what this is really about. Um, so but I also understand that I'm also asking people to go out and physically do something. But there's like a way around that. Party Ship was able to donate to a food drive through the Giving Block. So um, you don't actually have to leave your house and go drop off stuff if you don't want to. I'll accept whatever you do. Um, it's it's meant to help people. So whatever you gotta do, I'll take it. Um, so yeah, that's about it, man. I don't really have much else to say about the event. You know, uh, it's pretty cut forward or straightforward. So besides that, I just kind of want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, and I'll take a couple minutes to talk a little bit about the guild. And what we've done this past year. That's okay. People don't want to listen for that. Feel free to cut out now. Um, about a year ago, almost exactly, I found Star Atlas, and soon after started Scythe. Um, I had the idea to maybe do these charity events, and it just seemed like the easiest way to do the charity thing the way I wanted to do it would just to be start my own guild. I didn't really think about doing it like solo or just yeah, I just didn't think about it, and I'm kind of glad because I'd rather make a place for other people to come and be able to build and grow. Um, I'm not really going to tell anybody what they can and can't do, so I'm not really anybody's boss. So I try not to treat anybody like they're my employer or whatever. Um, so that's basically it, really. It started it about a year ago. I was investing in crypto for like I guess like a year before that, and kind of at that time when I found Star Atlas, it was like right before the crash, so I still had a bunch of money. So I was like, all right, well maybe I'll try to get into like gaming, because like to me, crypto gaming kind of makes the most sense as far as like use case and ever being allowed to happen. So, I kind of started diving into that a little bit and got into like a couple random projects, and then I found out about Star Atlas, and from that point on, I was kind of like hooked. Um, like I said, I had the idea to do the charity events. I was watching like other guilds and no, it's not even just guilds, like other just projects really doing like giveaways for like couple of dollar assets, and you would have to like and retweet and do all this other crazy stuff just to get it, and more likely than not ever get it anyway. So I was like, well, maybe I can do that better, but also help people. So that's what I tried to do. There's not really like a gimmick behind anything. I don't make anybody sign up for anything or join the guild to participate in the giveaways. Anything really. I want it to be as inclusive as possible so that as many people feel welcome and participate because I tried to set it up as much as I could so that like anybody from the outside looking in would still want to do it. Like if I weren't the one hosting the event, like I would want to do this like for $5, the chance to win, a couple $100 asset, and your chances are usually what 1 in 10. And your last three events, everybody's won something anyway, so it's not like anybody lost. You know, so yeah, I try to make it fair. I try to make it. Um, I try to do it right, and I think people are starting to catch on. You know, this is our ninth event, and it's only been since the fifth event that things have been going well. So, really in 5 months we've raised $1,150 for the different charities that we've featured, and it's not just me because we've gotten suggestions from the community, and people are starting to see that it's. I'm like, yeah, I use this as like a way to kind of like combat like the things that are fucking me up in my life. You know what I mean? Like my dad dying, like and my grandma dying. Like those are things that like hurt. So I use the event as a way to kind of fight back. And I want other people to do that too. And that's why I leave it up to the community to throw suggestions out there. And anybody who's throwing a suggestion out can tell you if they asked me to do it, I do it, and I do it right away. So yeah, it's I'm not trying to really get anything out of it, other than just have the experience that I'm having now, making friends and being a part of something bigger than myself. Not just with the charity thing, but with Star Atlas. I love this community, and it's one of the coolest things in the world to me is the fact that we were nominated for Best Small in the Guild Best Small Guild Award. I don't care that we didn't win. Like the fact that we were nominated is so cool. So, you know, I have, I that's what it's all about. Like, the community and just being a part of it and knowing that I contributed back. And it's not even, I buy these assets and I give them back, and it's like it's meant to help the community too. Really, like, and I believe it has. So all the way around, like everybody wins. So, hopefully we can keep doing this further into the future. Um, I intend on doing it as long as people donate, and keep trying to figure out ways to make it better and to you know just yeah, that's all I can say. Just try to make it better, really. You know, I think we're doing pretty well considering we're in the middle of a bear market, right? So, if anybody ever has any ideas or suggestions, like I'm definitely more than welcome or happy to take them. So, yeah, without, uh, I'm not going to really say too much, I guess, more about the charity stuff. I'm going to kind of switch over and talk a little bit more about the guild for now. Um, you know, I think, like I said, we were nominated for the Best Small Guild of the Year award. And, on top of that, we've gotten like crazy shout outs from, the hologram, from Archetype. And, it's, it's just been really mind blowing and, motivating. And I can't tell you, like, before I found Star Atlas, like I woke up every day, just like the first thing I thought about was like, shit, here we go again, And now, I wake up and that's not the first thing I think about. The first thing I think about is usually Tufa because he's right in my face. And then, from that point on, I try to think of ways to make the guild better and to, make the charity events more legitimate and professional. And, I got to get more organized. Like I can admit that. So, um, this next year forward will be, really perfecting the craft. Like this first year was just trying to figure out what's going on, or even if this is going to work. And, um, I'm starting to get help, which is big because, I got, I got a life, I got to work, and it's really hard to juggle all three. You know, it's almost impossible. And um, I kind of accepted the fact that I'm going to have to dedicate most of my life to this to make it work. So, you know, it's just what it is. And, my family and my girl has been kind of understanding so far. So we'll see what happens. Um, I'm not about to walk away from this because I feel like too much is at stake, I guess, I feel like what we're doing is important. And, even though there's people out there that can donate millions of dollars or whatever, but like that's cool, but it's we're doing the best we can, and that makes, I think, more of a difference, I guess, because we're giving money that maybe isn't that easy to give. And it's not even just about the money, it's about just trying to change how people think, and just get the idea of helping others just like to be a part of our everyday. And I've been really fortunate to get help from people like Party Ship and Mr. Easy and R Type and Stash, Buffalo. I could literally go on for like an hour and just talk about all the people who I can never thank enough for all that they've done to help. And I feel like shit for not being able to just write, list everybody. So like if I don't, trust me, like it's not that you don't get thought of and you're not appreciated, because everything is I don't know, I can't say how much I thank you for everything. Um, so yeah, we've been, getting all these, awards and everything and shout outs. And, we've managed to get two partnerships that I feel will, lead to plenty of work in the future. The first one was with Polaris Fuel and the second one was with Heimdall. And I think both projects are dope. I really believe in what both of them are doing, and I couldn't be more proud or excited for the partners that we have. And I've talked to a couple more people about future things. So I don't think it's going to be the last of our partnerships by any means. We're beefing up the security side of things every day. I just added a Therapid to the fleet. Pretty proud of that. Worked for it. So, you know, I think after this though, I'm not going to really be public so much about my fleet because I do want to have some element of surprise, going forward. Apparently, people are, I don't know, hating on me for whatever reason. Like I'd say Happy Merry Christmas to people or whatever, and people want to fight me online. So we'll see what happens when game time comes. I'm not really one to back away from a fight. I just feel like people should probably find something better to do with their time. But anyways, yeah, don't really have too much else to say about this past year other than thank you everybody for helping us get there or here. And going forward, I'm definitely going to double down on figuring out the guild side of things. And I have some more ideas up my sleeve, and just like I said, I'm starting to get some help, so I'm excited about the way things are going, and I think the future is going to be pretty good for Scythe. So yeah, guys, if anybody has any questions or concerns about the charity event, maybe any ideas, please let me know. I'm definitely open for them. And next month is going to be business as usual. I'm going to get back to the regular template of things, and I have some ideas for the charities I want to get. But if anybody has any ideas, please shoot them out. All right, guys. Well, it's kind of late, and I got to get to work in the morning, so I'm going to call it. So, yeah, Merry Christmas, and if I'll probably do another video in between now and then, but if I happen to not, I hope everybody has a Happy New Year. All right, guys, later.